When the game gets rough and this life just seems so tough, make we talk, my people, make we talk. When this town becomes an ugly place, don't let it erase the smile from your face. Make we talk, people, make we talk. Conversation is the key, a guiding light for you and me. Spark a talk and you will see. Conflict solver A to Z. World leaders master the art of self-defense just by talk. So people, make we talk. Hey, we're living in a world that on ourselves. When the game gets rough and this life just seems so tough, make we talk, my people, make we talk. When this town becomes an ugly place, don't let it erase the smile from your face. Make we talk, people, make we talk. Conversation is the key, a guiding light for you and me. Spark a talk and you will see. Conflict solver A to Z. World leaders master the art of self-defense just by talk. So people, make we talk. Hey, we're living in a world that on ourselves we must depend. Make we talk, people.
Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon. Please stand by for the live feed. We're going to go live. Just please stand by. Just have to do a little technical difficulty work right here. Don't go anywhere. Please stand by, please.
Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth. Make we reason. Make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va. No upper echelon. Nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica. Make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth. Make we reason. Make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va. No upper echelon. Nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica. Make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth. Make we reason. Make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va. No upper echelon. Nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica. Make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represent yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affect the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk.
Make we talk. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Wherever you're listening, watching from around the world and the Eastern Caribbean, welcome to the Make We Talk program. You all can hear me loud and clear out there in Radio Land. Let me know if you all can hear me loud and clear. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, good afternoon. This afternoon, special guest will be none other than Head Boy. He'll be coming on anytime soon. He'll be our Head Boy this afternoon. He'll be our guest this afternoon, rather. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Share up this live feed as much as you can, because there's some things that we're going to speak about. The secret of Charities in Jamaica. The roadblock in St.Elizabeth. 5 men arrested in a cocaine bus in Upper Andrew. We're going to speak about that also. You ever hear about these secret organizations that they are charities, and all they do is sniffle off some money somewhere? We're going to speak about that too. We're going to speak about over a month now the people of St. Elizabeth has no light, no water. We're going to speak about that also. I want to tell you all thanks for coming on my program. I want to tell you all thanks for being a part of this program. No matter what it is, you all have always supported me. I just want to tell you all thanks. I appreciate it a lot. I appreciate all of you coming on my program. All of you being a part of the Make We Talk program. I appreciate it. And I look forward to continue to serve you people. I look forward to continue to speak through to power. No matter what it is, no matter what we're going through, I'll continue to speak through to power. I just want to give you the FedEx report. My voice is breaking up. You all can hear me a little bit better? No one's good. Okay. Thank you all very much. Thank you. You all can hear me? If you can't hear me, then go out and come back in. If you can't hear me, go out and come back in. Yes. I am going to if you're sending money to Jamaica, I'm gonna read the FedEx Jamaica trading. In other words, Jamaican dollar has lost. Check the sound, checking sound. I wonder. I don't know what's going on here. It's supposed to be working fine. Some people are trying to have me not speaking. I don't know what's going on at all. Yeah, I'm hearing the cracking sound. Hold on a minute for me, please. I just fixed this thing a while ago. Audio testing mic 1. Audio testing mic 1. Audio testing mic 1, 2, 3. Testing mic 1. Testing mic 1, 2, 3. Microphone testing mic 1, 2, 3. Audio. No sound. Audio. Audio testing mic 1. Audio testing mic 1. Good afternoon, everyone. We're really listening, watching from around the world. Hearing you now. Okay, thank you all very much. Thank you. We do apologize for that. We do apologize for that. I don't know what is really going on here this afternoon. I don't know. Everything was working fine last night, and now all sorts of shebang around going up. Anyway, let me see if we can get this thing on the ball on the road. I can get the ball on the road here now. Yes, I was saying to you that there is some things going on, still noisy. Yeah. There is some things going on within the belly of Jamaica that it needs to become, it needs to come public in this country. I don't know what on earth is going on with the sound. It was working fine. Still noisy. That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry. I don't know what on earth is going on here. Everything was working fine. Anyway, let me see if I can just have this going, and then I'm gonna fix it afterward. Let me see if I can get this thing going. Yes, I was saying I'm gonna read the Jamaican dollar has lost 6 cents on an open trading this morning. The Jamaican dollar has lost 6 cents and will open trading this morning, selling for an average of $157.80 against the British pound, against the benchmark US dollar. The Jamaican dollar has gained the Jamaican dollar has gained $1.33 when open trading this morning, selling for an average of $113.78 against the Canadian dollar. And finally, the Jamaican dollar has lost $2.11 when open trading this morning, selling for an average of $201.45 against the British pound sterling. Against the British pound sterling. I don't know what is going on with my mic. We are not hearing but cracking sound. All right, hold on here for me. Let me all know if you all hear me properly now. I don't know what's going on because I know. Hold on there. I know. This is ridiculous. Hold on there. All right, I'm gonna go out and come back in. If you all can hear me, let me know. I don't know what is going on with the system here at all. All right, I'm gonna go out and come back in. All right, I'm gonna go out and come back in. Audio testing, mic 1, 2, 3. Audio testing, mic 1, 2, 3. I hope you all can hear me a little bit better. Audio testing, mic 1, 2, 3. Yes. Thank you all very much. Testing, mic 1, 2, 3. Yes, thank you all very much for hearing me. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, you know, what would I do though, you people? Thank you all very much for staying with me. Thank you. Yes, we were saying that the Jamaican dollar has lost some money and, you know, kind of pumping up. My question from last night, and by the way, if you all were on the program last night, thank you very much. If you all was on the program last night, we're talking about this gentleman here. Put up his picture here, I can get it again. This gentleman here who had a surgery, to take off his big toe in the Spanish Town Hospital. He took off his big toe. He's blind. He's 70 years old, and he has circulation problem. He was sitting in a wheelchair for 3 days after he did his surgery. I'm happy to announce to you this morning that with our, and I said, oh, I mean all of us on this platform here, with me helping out with the family members and giving them some numbers to call, who want to not to call, who want whatever. It is, this morning I got a call from my good friend Sir Reed, Garfield Reed. And he's reporting to me that his uncle was admitted in the hospital. He was given a bed, but he was given a stretcher to lay on. Then he's going to be admitted in the hospital. So our work has bear some fruits. That the gentleman who was in the wheelchair, this gentleman here, who was in the wheelchair in the Spanish Town Hospital, has gotten some help. He's gotten some help from authorities. And with our intervention in it, he has gotten some help. And I'm happy to report that to all the students here on the platform, on the Make We Talk platform. I am very happy that, you know, I'm very happy that, you know, we could have done something to help. This morning, as I said before, we're going to speak about the secret of charities in Jamaica. My special guest will be Head Boy. We're going to speak about that. But we're going to go over to some videos that we have coming in from St. Elizabeth. That the people of St. Elizabeth is calling out for help. And obviously, you hear nothing from the Member of Parliament for that area, J.C. Hutchinson, and the Jamaica Public Service Company, the JPS. You want you to do something about JPS, you know. I want you to listen to the videos of the people in St. Elizabeth here.
We want light! 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 The fish people, them have their whole of them fish are spoiled. No, them can't get no current. Them fish are spoiled. The Delco cannot carry amount of fridge. We want light. 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 Cool officer, you cool. Light we want. We want light. We want light. We want light. JPS payment customers 25,000 after hurricane. Where for? A thief me fi go thief. And me can't get light. Me picking it fi berry. Me can't get light. What me a go do? Me can't get water. Me want water to wash me arms. Me want water to wash me head. Me want water to brush me teeth.
My God, it doesn't look good at all. How on earth can you have a country where half of the country don't have any light or water? It doesn't look good. It do not look good one bit. And not only that, the people of Manchester, in South Manchester, is crying out for one light too.
Now go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah, man. 5 weeks now we don't have any current. 5 weeks now we don't have any electricity. So we have to put a stoppage to it because that's why I come and block the road this morning because we need some electricity. We called JPS about 3 times. They don't respond to me. The last response they respond to us Monday morning we call up to JPS and they say this area already fixed. They say this area is already fixed with electricity. At the same time we don't have any electricity. So we have to try to take it up in the hand ourselves and do what we can do. The police them come here this morning, they talk to me so nicely and friendly and tell you what to do or what you cannot do. It was so peacefully demonstration for the electricity. So the police said they may call the JPS and let them know what they can do and see how quick they can come and help us. See how quick they can come and help us. My mother is a sick lady. She in Pampa, she cannot help herself in darkness for 5 weeks now. She have medication we have to put on the fridge. We don't have any fridge, we don't have any light, we don't have any electricity to put our medication. Right? So that's why we take it up in the hand and see what we can do about it. So please, I'm asking JPS to come and help us, please. From Gutters Main Road to Alligator Pond, all the branch of them, all of them have got current. So why not we? We hear that we have to dig the hole to put the post in, and we dig 2 holes. We dig 2 holes to put the post in, and all nobody turn up. That's why we have to come out and block the road this morning. So I'm please asking the JPS what you can do for me and do for the whole community. I would appreciate it a lot. And thank you very much.
3 years, the people of the community has been reporting a particular post, right? Okay? And that's the post that the transformer is on, and that is the post, and the only post that causes all the problem. So if JPS was showing more concern, they would have reacted to the complaints of the community about that particular post, right? And that's where all our problem comes and develop from.
they dig the hole.
Residents have to be digging their own hole for posts to be placed. That is what is happening here. The urgency for electricity. And they are really frustrated. 6 weeks now without the commodity. And that is unacceptable. JPS, we call on you to restore electricity to the areas in the Alligator Pond division that is still without electricity. I went to Plowden and wires are still on the road. That is unacceptable, JPS. And the paying customers are disappointed with the pace at which JPS is moving to restore electricity in the areas of Alligator Pond division.
My God. I see somebody here from Central Manchester. Can you give me a call? Tell me what's going on in Central Manchester. It's also a WhatsApp number. This is the number 954-529-8030. Somebody from Central Manchester who's in the chat room here. Can you give me a call and tell me what's going on in Central Manchester? And those who are in St. Elizabeth who may have people in certain areas who don't have any light. If you have light and you're listening to us, give us a call now. It's also a WhatsApp number, 954-529-8030. That's the number to call. It doesn't look good at all. The Jamaica Public Service Company. I'm going to say this. How is it that you can be taking money from people and they don't have any light for over a month now? Can you give me a call, Alan? Miss Alan or Carol Allen? Can you give me a call, please? And tell us what is going on if you buy your own. You have to buy your own light post. This is ridiculous. 954-529-8030. Give me a call, please. I want to know what is going on. 954-529-8030. If I can get the relevant authority to look into this, because this should not be. Dear God in heaven. I'm asking you all, just do not put it in the chat room. Call the program and talk to us. Let it go live on air that people can hear you. 954-529-8030. That's also a WhatsApp number. Light stop at Santa Cruz. Bangarang, gonna hear you. The Black Island Bamboo, you say I'm aware of that, yes. One moment for me, please. One moment. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Mekutar program.
Good afternoon, Mr. Jeffrey.
Good afternoon, ma'am. How are you doing?
I am not living there, but my cousin told me that they have to be buying their own post, so they don't have no light there right now. Because they have to go and get their own post. So when they put up the post, then they will come. They came, but the posts were down, and they did not do anything. In my area, which is named Stephen Run in St. Elizabeth.
So you're saying to me that the JPS is...
But I'm not living there. I live in Miami.
I know.
But that's what I was told.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, miss. Okay,
right.
Hold on there for me, ma'am. What I'm asking you, your family members told you that JPS told them they have to buy the pole.
They have to get by their own post, and when they get it back, then they will come and give them the light.
So me want to know something. It's also a WhatsApp number too. Me want to know something. So they have to buy their own pole. Does JPS take that out of their light bill money?
I don't know. That's what I was told. My cousin called me and told me that's what happened in our area.
Dear God in heaven.
So my brother, he has a generator. So when they came to give the light, this was about like 4 weeks ago at 3. The posts were down, so they did not do anything until they get their post. That's what I was told. Right.
My God. Is it?
And then he said
Hold
there's
on there
no
for me.
light.
Is it that your family members they live off the main?
Yes, they live off the main, right?
Oh, so that is why. So that is why they have to buy their own pole.
Yes, what happened? Yes, they live off the main. You have to drive into a little area, and they have to. Yes, they have to buy their own pole. Yes.
Okay, I understand this now. But that doesn't say JPS need to do something about the light, though.
Yeah, because they don't have no light here, Mr. Jeffrey. My brother, luckily, he has a generator.
That should, I mean,
but there's no light.
It's nearly a month now since Hurricane Beryl came through. And what is going on in certain parts of the country is unacceptable from JPS.
My sister lives in Manchester. I think it's New Green? No, not New Green. Greenvale.
Yes.
She lives in Greenvale. She called me crying, Mr. Jeffrey. You see, I put it in the chat all the time.
Yes.
She has no light, no water, no food.
My God.
She does that in the farming, and like chicken, they can't do nothing. No water, no light. She said it cost her $400 by the church to charge her phone.
By the who?
If the church.
The who?
The church. The church.
Then now which church that is, ma'am?
I don't know, dear. That's what he told me, so I'm just giving you.
No, sir, I don't believe that one day. The church that charge people for charging.
$400. I don't think she's telling me any lies.
So what happened to all the years that the church collect offering and tithes?
I don't know, Mr. Jeffrey. You know, Mr. Jeffrey, to be honest with you, it's so sad. Very, very sad to hear my sister crying, and she's 70-year-old. No food, no water, no light.
Jesus have mercy, God.
Yeah, and she said, her roof is gone, and then and
you know what happened?
And she had surgery. So she recuperating, and it's rough. It's rough. It's very rough.
Is your family member a person who live on oxygen, ma'am?
No. She's not an No, she's not an oxygen, Mr. Jeffrey. No. She's not. What I mean, Mr. Jeffrey, no light, no water. Come on.
For over a month now. This is ridiculous.
And there's no one, come in the area and try to assist them. Nobody, she said. Nobody. But he called me to go crying.
I hope the people understand that these people who go around and say, tomorrow, man, I'm going to see the door open. I'm going to sit in an election call.
Yeah, and my cousin them went down too. They didn't have no light either. That is all in my area in St.Elizabeth. No, there was no light there. And they have to buy their own post. Well, they get light now because they bought the post, put in the post, so they get light like what, 2 days ago.
Dear God in heaven, this is ridiculous.
It's like a sabotage going on.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah. Very ridiculous. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I watch your program all the time. You know me.
Yes, ma'am.
I met you downtown Miami.
Yes, man. I know who I'm talking to.
Right.
Man. Thank you very much.
I love to watch you. Yeah.
What do you love? When I talk about the Vumva and the Vumva?
Yeah, you everything. All of the above. I listen to Mr. Ratman. I listen to Isaac. Context matters.
Yes.
He's coming on later too.
Oh yes, he is.
Yeah, he's coming up. But I live in Miami. I'm not living in Jamaica. Yeah. So I'm just telling you what I heard. And I cried because it's very hard. Very hard. Very hard. Very hard. luckily, my brother, he can afford the generator.
Yes.
So he, in the area, he has a generator. So, you know, he can able to
And
help
that,
himself.
yes, ma'am. Thank you very much for calling in.
All right, Mr. Jeffrey, have a nice afternoon.
Same to you, ma'am. Bye-bye. You know something? And that is why I am saying that the Jamaican government, whether it be the pin power or the jail pin power, they need to do something like what FEMA, am I pronouncing the word correctly up here? What FEMA does in the United States. They need to get some hurricane proof buildings, if there's such a word, at Upper Camp with some concrete foundation thick off the ground. And if it even flood, it don't flood in the place. And hopefully the roof can hold. And buy some stuff put down. Although them say some people go back on TV and sell it. 6.5 dozen of the other. But we need to do something. We can't, it cannot be that our people continue not to have any light. And we can't even afford to give them some generator. Why can't they put a big Delco plant at certain places in St. Elizabeth? Well, I don't know. I don't know. The long and short of it, the people think about their light. They think about their lights. Still cannot, and there's no, in South St. Elizabeth, there's no cell service. In South St. Elizabeth, there's still no cellular phone service. Huh? While other people, and that is why I'm saying, you know, they have this hell of a grand gala. This big grand gala, and I know we don't know how much the grand gala costs the nation, you know. But they have this big grand gala. The person from Manchester who said that Manchester don't have any light, give us a call on the program here now. It's also a WhatsApp number. 954-529-8030. Lord Jesus, I stretch my hand to thee, O God. No other help I have but you. Our nation is in crisis. It is now 13 minutes after 2 o'clock. 13 after 1 o'clock in the land of wood and water. This afternoon topic is the secret of charities in Jamaica. Right now we are dealing with the roadblocks in St. Elizabeth that people are blocking the road because of lack of water and light. We're going to join pretty soon by Head Boy. We're going to speak some more about the secret of charities in our country. Because some of the secret, some of the charities, if the truth should be told, there will be no peace. If the truth should be told about some of these charities in our country, there would be no peace in Jamaica. But of course, we're here to give you the truth of what is going on in our country. I want to play something here for you all. It is on the news. And I want you all to listen to this for me. I wasn't the one who put it on the news, it's on the news. And I want you all, you know that Cuba is 90 miles away from Jamaica. 90 miles away from Jamaica. And there's something in the news this morning. At least 2 Jamaicans studying in Cuba say that the ongoing food crisis in the country is getting worse. The Cuban economy took a massive hit during the coronavirus pandemic of 2021. Listen to this. God help us, Lord.
The latest economic crisis in Cuba has triggered a mass exodus of more than 1 million Cubans to the U.S. over the last 2 years. The government has made efforts to provide its citizens with a monthly ration of rice, sugar, cooking oil, beans, and coffee. However, those deliveries have reportedly been reduced due to the worsening problems. In March this year, thousands of Cuban protesters took to the streets to express their fury over the lack of food and electricity. The government has since moved to restore electricity. However, the shortage of food, milk, fuel, and medicines remains a challenge for locals and visitors alike. Speaking with Nationwide News, a Jamaican dental student in Cuba says she has been left no choice but to ration her food.
To navigate this problem, I would pack a lot of food items, especially items that I know I cannot get easily or readily in Cuba. And whenever those items are finished, my parents, they would pack bags of food and they would come to Cuba themselves to give me the food. Or, there's a travel agency that ships the food to Cuba, but you'd have to wait a month to get the food. So the best option is letting someone actually come from your home country and give you the food. And this food shortage crisis is even evident in the restaurants. When you go to restaurants, the food proportion, it's smaller compared to Jamaica.
The government has also blamed the years-long U.S. trade embargo. The embargo has for more than 60 years prevented Cuba's foreign trade and regular access to external food supplies. Medical student Regina Smith says there's a significant difficulty for locals to acquire food outside the capital, Havana.
We have seen where there has been a lot of food shortages in the country, in all parts of the country, and I think more so in those provinces that are not Havana, because Havana being the capital, it's easier to get access to certain foods, but in other parts of the country, such as Santiago, Guantanamo, and those countries are further down, you find that it's very difficult. For instance, you will see that you will find some food sometimes, and then other times when you go to look for it, you can't find it, and you can see that there's a wide variety or wide options. So you see where you just have to eat what is there. Even with the locals, they're also having difficulties as it being to searching for food.
China provided its first batch of emergency food aid in April. In February, Cuba's government for the first time asked the UN's food program for help. The unprecedented request saw powdered milk being provided by the World Food Program at a subsidized price. But according to Ms. Smith, food and fuel prices have been on the rise.
With this food shortage, you see that the prices are extremely high on certain items and continuously raising because these foods are so scarce. So it has been very difficult for us as students studying in Cuba. In order to get food, the country tries as much as it can to help us in terms of providing food for us at the schools. But it has become something that is very difficult because they find this challenge not only with us students, but also with their locals as well.
Speaking last week, the Caribbean community CARICOM expressed grave concern about the deteriorating humanitarian situation in Cuba. CARICOM blamed the continued U.S. embargo for the crisis. It called on the U.S. to lift what it described as its unjust and unilateral financial, economic, and trade embargo on Cuba. Dana Davey.
My God. Want to hear what's going on? And Jamaica refused to have a summit when it comes on to securing food in our country. Jamaican students who are living in Cuba who has never faced a crisis like that before, where they have to be short in other words, when it comes on to food. My God, the people of Cuba need help. Just like how the people of St. Elizabeth is in need of help. No light in but what the behind going on here? People don't call me, no man. Don't write it in the chat. No make it make sense, but it don't make no sense in a sense, you know. Call the program and tell us what is going on. 954-529-8255. 8030. It is also a WhatsApp number. Call the program and tell us, because the people of the Vumvava and the Vumvavi in Parliament listen to us, you know. When you didn't listen, they listen. What you mean your call not coming to me? Dial the what? You can call on WhatsApp to you know. 954 529 880. What did the cancel go on? Hold on there. 8030. It's also a WhatsApp number. It's also a WhatsApp number. You can call the number now. The phone is free. There's nobody on the phone. Only Jeffrey Big Finger them up on the phone. There's too much things going on in this country, you know. We can't help our people. The Office of Utility Regulation, OUR, says more than 16,000 customers of Jamaica Public Service Company are still without light. Want to hear this? The Office of Utility Regulation, OUR, says that more than 16,000 Jamaican customers of the Jamaica Public Service Company, JPS, are still without light. Hold on there. I can put up the number here. No, correct. We can put up the, see the number here. Let me read this again because maybe I'm not seeing properly. The Office of Utility Regulation, OUR, says that more than 16,000 customers of the Jamaica Public Service Company, JPS, are still without light.
According to the regulatory body, JPS has restored 97% of the country's power supply since the passage of Hurricane Beryl last month. However, 16,118 customers of the Light and Power Company are still in darkness. The OUR recently issued a directive to JPS for all customers to be restored with light by August 12, except for the communities that remain inaccessible. According to JPS, it's on track to restoring full power in all parishes by the deadline. However, it says customers in Southwest St. Elizabeth may experience a delay. The OUR, in a statement on Wednesday, provided a breakdown of the restoration process across the country. Of the 14 parishes, 6 were highlighted as having more than 300 customers still without electricity. They are St. Elizabeth, Clarendon, Manchester, Hanover, Westmoreland, and Trelawney. St. Elizabeth recorded the lion's share of customers without power at 12,498. 66% have so far received light. Manchester follows with 1,146 unrestored customers. However, 97% have had their electricity restored. In Clarendon, 98% of customers have now received power. However, 750 are still without power. In Hanover, 664 are still without light, while 94% of customers have been restored. 601 customers in Westmoreland have no light. However, the JPS says 97% have been restored. Trelawney rounded out the top 6 with 325 customers still without power. The other 8 parishes have...
Oh Lord. Hold on there for me.
recorded between 99 and 100% restoration of electricity. Meanwhile, JPS has committed to restoring priority areas identified by the National Water Commission so that water can be returned to communities. The OUR noted that failure to comply with its directive within the time specified will render JPS liable to enforcement action pursuant to Section 9 of the OUR Act. The OUR is urging customers to contact its customer affairs unit if there are discrepancies between JPS's schedule and their experience. Mahiri Stewart.
My God in heaven. This don't look good. Mr. Jeffrey Gray, call us now, please. We want to hear what's going on. Because you said something a while ago. I have a house in Balaclava area. Where do you think disappeared to? Am I seeing this incorrectly? $16,000 Jamaicans don't have any light from JPS. And JPS still sending people bills. The OUR needs to do something about this, you know. It cannot be. It cannot be. The OUR, the Office of Utility Regulation of Jamaica, the OUR, need to tell JPS, stop sending bills to people who do not have no light from Beryl came through. That's a height of wickedness and scamming to the highest power. That's a height of wickedness and scamming. Good afternoon. Welcome to the program, sir.
Good afternoon, Jeffrey.
How you doing, my namesake?
Thanks for being and teaching them, my friend.
You're welcome, man.
I've been experiencing storm from Gilbert, bro. This is the worst one, man. We don't have any broken poles. We don't have any line downs. We have not get back any light yet, and we get bill. We get bills already. You feel me? They only have current in the town of the Balaclava area, but there is none in the surrounding areas. And we don't have no broken poles. No line is down. We still haven't get back any current, bro.
Let me ask you a question, though. Can you tell us the amount of money JPS sent to the bill? On the bill?
Okay. Well, I am just fitting my house up. So I only get the current on the house, but it's not like having all furnitures and stuff as yet. So I just use it for work purposes and stuff. So they're giving me a light bill of $6,000, and no one is living at the house right now. And I have a light bill for $6,000.
Nobody not live there. No light not there.
There right
no
now.
fridge not there. I light bill for $6,000.
Thank you very much.
But Almighty God.
Yep. Nobody's living there, and I have a bill for $6,000 already. My kids are living there. I can't talk to them. They can't charge their phone. Nobody can have access. They have to go all the way to the town to get a little charge.
This is not good.
Yeah, it's not, bro. It's not, bro. And the worst part of it, they sent us bill already, and it's like.
But how is it? What I don't understand, though, how the OUR allowed JPS to be sending bills to the Jamaican citizens who don't have no light? 16,000 Jamaican citizens have no light in their house. And JPS still sending them bills?
OUR make no sense, bro. OUR is just collecting money for no work, bro. They're not giving us any service. They don't care about poor people anymore, bro. I don't see OUR make no sense in Jamaica, man. Trust me. It's too much now, bro. It's too long. Like, we don't have no broken poles, no wires down, and we still cannot get back electricity.
My God. All right, my
friend. Man, have a good day, man. But continue the work, you know? I like what you do.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Make With Our program. You're live. Hello? Hello? You call the phone and you have the phone. Why do I'm saying hello, nobody answering the phone? The person from okay, here we go again. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to the Make With Our program. You're live.
I'm not hearing.
Hello, good afternoon. You're live. Hello? I don't know, their phone not working. I'm saying hello, nobody answering the phone. Let me see something. Let me try call them. I say they'll get me. Hold on there for me. Hello? What is going on here? Hello? I don't know what's going on. Hold on there for me. Hello, good afternoon. Are you hearing us?
Good afternoon.
Are you hearing us?
Yes, I'm hearing you now. I'm
Yes.
hearing you now. Yes.
Go ahead, ma'am.
Yes. Good afternoon. Yes, I have relatives in St. Elizabeth, North, East, and South St. Elizabeth. South St. Elizabeth still does not have cellular service or electricity. And recently, some parts of Northeast got back electricity. But my relative in Northeast St. Elizabeth, they just got their digital bill at the end, towards the beginning of the month. And they still don't have like Wi-Fi or anything, but digital is still sending them bills and letting them know in a threatening way that your service will be disconnected. By the way, they don't have any service. So OUR, I think, does cover JPS and the digital.
Yes, they do.
The cellular service. So that should be something that we need. Customers need to need somebody to say to these internet service providers who should be aware that there is no service.
Them is a bunch of scammers.
Yeah, apparently so. Apparently so. But yeah, people are there being so inconvenienced and they're getting these bills, you know, and nobody's coming out, to my knowledge, and saying, hey, we're going to, you know, we're going to waive these bills or anything to that effect.
You know what I don't understand? When these people sign deals with these private companies to provide service to the people of Jamaica, you know, we keep on asking the question, what is the clause in those secret deals that they're signing for the Jamaican people? Yeah. It cannot be that you don't have a service. In which modern democracy is this bloody nonsense? You do not have the service, and yet you're getting billed for the service?
Yep. Welcome to JA. Have a good day.
Thank you very much for calling, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. This is ridiculous. You don't have the service, but yet the Jamaica Public Service Company, Digicel and Slime, is sending bills to the people of the country same way? What is going on in this country here? Huh? What is really going on? Good afternoon, sir. Welcome to the Macro Talk program. You're calling?
Yes, sir, Mr. Jeffrey.
Yes, sir.
I be a madness. You we call you or a wagwan with it.
Oh, you are.
Working for the people. Oh, you are. They're working against the people. They're working for the JPS. Arlington, St. Elizabeth, and Vineyard, Parati, and them place. If when we not get the light and them a send bill come, you can just get a bill for July for 7,800.
You get bill too? So hold on a minute. Hold on for me. Where in St. Elizabeth are you?
Me in Arlington, but me live in New York, but my girlfriend
me know. So your family down there get a bill from JPS?
Yes, for $7,800 for June bill, for July bill.
Father, I stretch my hand to thee, O God. If thou should withdraw thyself from our country, God, what would happen?
Why?
This is madness.
Kind of dark, brother. Them saying that they want more time because it's just couple place mash up at Jamaica and they have some what them problem is.
But that's what I'm saying, you know, sir. I'm not talking about that, you know. What I'm talking about, at any given day in the land of wood and water, JPS collect over $3.5 million or even more from customers. Even more.
I think JP should give lenience to the people, them brother, because the people them lose a lot of things, them mash up them meat, everything spoil. So the people them will always be the loser of them things. So when them are lose nothing. I full time Jamaica people wake up and start make government use them like a puppet. Every company at Jamaica come and do them business, get rich overnight, and the people them suffer.
Dear God
the telephone company, I go down there, put on 2-week plan. By 2 days, my plan finish.
The
megabyte done. How the megabyte finish when you put on 2 weeks? Megabyte can't finish because you put on a 2-week plan. So that is totally robbery. Nobody doing nothing. Everybody just sitting on me, ask the people them what they do. What me fit do? The people them frustrated. See?
They're not frustrated for Jeffrey, shut him out. They're not frustrated for go jump up though. When election time come around.
I tell them every day I cuss about it, and every day the same situation. Jeffrey, me that part of them. Me come from my songster them. My songster me come from, brother. So me know them. You see me? The whole of them is a jackass.
Jackass with the long tail barber cocoa coming down.
The whole of them is a jackass, and Jamaica people just happy for one night belly full, and that's it.
You know something, sir? In which modern democracy can you be getting bills by not getting the service and you continue paying it? You believe if this was happening in another country, the people won't get up and start rebel?
But listen, I don't remember if it was in the 90s, when AT&T was charging too much and the government had to step in. I don't know if you remember, but I can remember that. And nothing happened, the government just sit back and just watch.
Yet
everybody just go.
Make a fine here. Go on, continue talking, my friend.
So the people they must get up and stand up to them right and start make people use them like jackass. They complain every day. And them asking what them to do. And every year them just tell them to stop what to do. These people are lunatic, them are use people. Them and the private sector organization, but me tell you something, trouble are them here and they realize, because them say I will go worship, And Jimmy Cliff I tell them long time say to treat the youth right, And them a play dynamite. And them a play dynamite how long about one day I go expert on them, when they expert on them, them rich boy up town, he say it go easy on them,
And not only that, my friend, hold on there for me, not only that. I hear my good friend Jerry Small say to the Minister of Legal and Constitutional Affairs, say to her, say, you continue. Fire there must still think a cool breeze.
Listen, them police and soldiers and the government feel that them have everything under control. Because they not see them guns out right now. If the boy them organize themselves and them down the right now, bloodbath at Jamaica. So make them because idiot soldier boy we have.
Hold on there for me now. Be careful how you talk. I don't want no bloodbath down there.
It's going to happen.
I don't want no bloodbath down there at all.
It's coming. It's coming if they know. It's up in the court of the people like it's coming.
How on earth can you have? How on earth can you have a light and power company that is privately owned? Two telephone providers privately owned, giving your people bills and not receiving any service, and you says nothing about it?
Nothing about it. Philip Powell said nothing. This one said nothing. None of them. I've been complaining about it over the years.
Be careful, because when I say Philip Powell, people don't say it's one government at a time.
No tell me no one government at a time. You can't tell me nothing, brother. A long time I burn them out and people after them not cost them because I to vote for them. They can't tell me nothing. All of them run with the whole of them, Current Spencer and the whole of them, and Hugo Bucken and the whole of them. That boy, them, me know, me run when they come with them liquor coming up.
All of them is the same thing. No better barrel, no better herring.
So me at Jamaica, me say PMP at JP at Jamaica, me say me there foreign, I don't want to stay foreign, I want to go on my yard. St.Elizabeth used to be the bread basket when my boy used to have thousands of van we are left from St.Elizabeth to supply the West Coast with vegetable. Them thing they cut out, brother. The food sector mash up. You know, man used to plant 20 acres of melon and everything, them have to stop. You have to stop and start plant pumpkin because when you plant pumpkin, you plant pumpkin and spray it and you left it, but in a plant that you have to spend money on it. You see me? So they have to stop, brother. The man them mash up the thing. The man them Jamaica people wake up and start making blindfold with them rubbish.
Yes, man. Thanks very much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Mequitar program. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Mequitar program. You're live.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am. How are you doing?
I'm okay. My question is, where's the minister in all this?
Which minister?
The one that I'm not hearing from.
Which one of them that? All of them silent, you know.
Listen to me. When a man take up 19 or 18 portfolio under his belt, what you expect to happen to the country? Those people who are supposed to be doing those jobs, where are they? What are they doing? That is the reason why the country cannot go on, because that man cannot manage so much portfolio. He do not get enough time to pay attention to each and every one of those portfolio. And the people are suffering. Where is the minister in all this? Where is the prime minister in all this?
I heard, hold on here for me. I heard the prime minister hitting out against JPS, and I heard the minister does it, you know. But I think what happened, I do not know under which administration the OUR was formed. And I do not know in what clause the minister and the government don't have enough say into OUR, you know, because OUR is a different entity and the JPS is a private entity. So the OUR is the one who's supposed to regulate JPS and Digicel and Lime. So something is not right somewhere, because I think that signs something. And right now, the people of our country is suffering.
Yes, Mr. Tavares. But who should have the last say in all this?
The people.
Don't is the government. The government is supposed to see to it that the people go right. That's what they are there for.
True, ma'am. True.
They're just looking after themselves and don't mind what happened to the people. Oh my God, is it first on earth? I am 80 years of age, and it's the first I've ever seen these in Jamaica. Jamaica's gone to the dogs. I tell you, it is serious.
Do not make a pressure go up in Miss P.
It is serious. I have children out there, I have people out there, and I know they are suffering. They're having all sorts of suffering, hungry, nakedness, utility. You named it, it is there. And nobody to take care of the people, them. But you know what?
Oh, what a whole situation.
I could see the sea of green. I could see the sea of green in those days. And I believe all those people who vote, go out there wholeheartedly, I know they are regretting it now. But things on time will tell. I have to go back to my old people saying, nothing is on the devil back. When the time comes, it's going to slide right on their belly.
See you later, ma'am. Thank you.
You hear me? And every day bucket a go well, one day the bottom is going to leave there.
You know, drop out.
It must drop out.
All right,
it must drop out. Under these conditions, it's like, oh my God, what is going on in Jamaica? Nobody care. I leave it at that, sir.
All right, ma'am. Thank you. What a woe situation, what a woe. Weeping and wailing, lightning and thunder, what a woe. Mama me, manadido. Somebody was calling them back. If they would answer. Okay, they're not answering, so. The numbers to call into the program is 9545298030. What is going on in Jamaica? Did you all heard about a family from our country who went up to the United States and all of them died in a car accident? My condolences to the police officer and his family. The numbers to call on the program is 9545298030. The OUR better do something about JPS, you know. The OUR need to do something about JPS. And I would advise the Jamaican people not to sit down and say nothing. I would advise members of the citizens of Jamaica rather, not to sit down and just keep their mouth shut. Not to sit down and just keep their mouth shut. This cannot be where you have people, you have Jamaican people who not getting the service of neither Digicel nor Lime, not getting the service of JPS, and they're still sending them bills. You see, any day somebody in the country sue Digicel and Lime for a couple billion, well, they will stop this nonsense. When a group of Jamaicans get together and sue both JPS, Digicel, and Lime for scamming them because they not get the service, they will stop what they're going on with. But of course, they don't do nothing about it. We sit down and say we can't do nothing. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Make We Talk program.
Good afternoon, Jeffrey.
Yes, sir. How are you doing?
Good, sir.
I see a missed call from you.
Yeah?
I see a missed call from you a while ago.
Yeah, I was calling you, but the phone was busy and all those things. That's why I hang it up.
Yeah, man.
You know why? You know why I call?
No.
You know why Andrew Wall is doing these things in Jamaica?
Mm.
The man has set up Jamaica to bring a war like Haiti. That means all of them can get for run and they don't go to prison. That's what the guy doing.
May God help us.
Yeah, that's what the guy doing. That's why you see him coming in with a lot of things to frustrate the Jamaican people. That means one time he going to come like 80 and them can get to run and nothing do them. Yeah, man. If you check it out, see a lie I'm telling. Check it out and see that the guy come with everything to bust the people them brain. That mean them get frustrated.
You know what I don't understand, though, sir? You know what I don't understand? You know how long JPS, Digicel, and Lime has been literally scamming the people of this country, and nobody does anything about it?
Nobody not say nothing about it. Look what day when cartel come out of prison. Look how much people on the street.
I'm glad they said. Go ahead, repeat it again for me.
Look what day when cartel come out of prison. Look how much of them there on the street jumping up and down for cartel. And I don't think cartel know 5 of them in the crowd. You see that? and your wholeness is just busting the people them brain till riot them to start out here just like Haiti and them can get to run. That means that they can't go to prison. That's what the guy doing. Yeah, man, this guy, if you go, man, this is the worst prime minister Jamaica ever see. This guy. Man. This guy is garbage, man. Garbage. This guy that not helping the Jamaican people, them.
And the Jamaican people not themselves too, sir.
They not help themselves neither too. So that's right. You understand? Because you can sit down and wait for the diaspora to make complaint about Andrew Wellness. Because most of the diaspora, they don't live in Jamaica. Yeah. So if they want to stay there with Andrew Wellness, make him get an next term, I'm sorry for them out there, man. Believe me.
True.
Yeah, I'm sorry for them out there, man.
All right, my friend, I have a next call coming in. Thank you for calling in.
All right, Jeff. All right, man.
Cool.
Yeah, man.
Wow. The people of our country. I wonder if my friend here want to talk on here. He's calling me. See if he want to talk on here. The numbers to call is 9545-298030. Hello, you want to talk? You're live on here. You want to talk on here, sir? 1 moment for me. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
How you doing, sir?
I am here looking at my friend.
All right. Quick question. I don't want to get off the subject that you're on, but the NITs. Let me ask you a question. Didn't that get thrown out of court? The NIT situation that the Prime Minister was trying to push?
I don't remember. I think he's still pushing it, you know. I don't remember. I need to go check it out.
Because if I recall, I think it got turned down. The NITs got turned down, and now he's trying to attach the finances for the hurricane relief to the NITs. I'm not understanding.
Neither do I.
So,
I can't comment on it because I don't understand what he's talking about because I haven't read up on it. I haven't looked at it, so I haven't, you know.
So I would say to you and Jamaican people, keep your eye on that. Keep your eye on that money because this guy is a trickster. If you realize, because he knows that nobody's gonna go for the NITs. So if you don't take the NITs, where that money gonna go? Yeah. You understand where that money gonna go? It's a trick. Jamaican people, wake up. All right, Tavares, I'm listening. Thanks, man.
Thanks much. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Share up the live feed, people. Share up the live feed. Share up the live feed. I'm still waiting on my good friend. He just text me, says he has something doing. Just give him a couple minutes. He'll come on. The numbers to call is 954-529-8030. That's the numbers to call into the program. Let me figure out something here. Mama mi mo, mi mo. Say, don't you trouble Zion. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Mequitar program. You're live. East Kingston, what's going on with you? You good?
I get thanks for life because I eat 2 biscuits here.
What in the name of Jesus? Why don't behave yourself? What's going on? You hear what's going on? You hear what JPS and Lime doing to the people of the country?
If you tell you, peer sabotaging a JPS. Peer sabotaging. Remember me tell you, and whether you are PMP, JLP, or no P at all. Look, I wouldn't talk what the JPS stand for. You're tired. Me tell you otherwise, I'm tired. You know, you think a joke. You think a joke. Now this brother, you know, go take nibs and sabotage people them if they not take it. All me hear them talk about how much money they accolade and what. Jeffrey, where the money they come from?
No must have found it. That must have Jeffrey shut him out.
Me not see no production one in Jamaica. Me not see no export.
One thing I know. Any day in put on in green. Hello. You see the Clarks when they wear a grand gala?
Aye.
You see, any day put on that Clarks and call the election? God help us.
I can't remember by any means necessary him if you win.
Because I had the money behind him.
Now the money, them are going to thief it.
He had the money for run the election.
If he had the money for run the election, but he not going to run like how it's supposed to run, it's going to be at the thief in this election that one where you come. Remember, it's 1980 election ain't thief. All of them the election they never thief now. The one you got thief. No, sir. Jeffrey, 3 girls. 2 go to Camperdown and 1 go to another school. Participate, performing at the Grand Gala. I know they can't find people, them girl picking it. 3 girls, Jeffrey, my belly hurt me.
I beg your pardon?
3 teenagers participate in the Grand Gala on Tuesday and today Thursday. They have not been seen or heard from since.
So let me ask you a
the people them don't know where them girl picking it. There 3 girls, 2 go to Camperdown High School and 1 next one go to another high school.
So is it all over the news?
Yes, it's on the news. It's in the what the seat? And Andre sitting in my seat. Andre Stevenson sitting in my seat, pan. They have not seen since nor heard from, and they perform in the Grand Gala on Tuesday and today Thursday.
So have you seen it on TV, JCVM or one of those propaganda stations?
It look like it in the propaganda station, the green or the star.
What on earth is going on here?
Jeffrey, the same question me ask. It's the same question I'm asking.
Jesus have mercy. And they spend how much $1 million on Grand Gala?
And the question me ask, who responsible to take them home? Who the responsible them carry them go there and whatever? 3 girls are missing. And me tell you all the way, say me tired.
No make the tiredness clear the way.
Jeffrey, there's a police of a district constable from East Kingston, my side here, who lost 9 members of his family in Florida.
I just said it a while ago. Tell me some more about it now. Go ahead.
9 members, including his 14-year-old son. Jeffrey, me lose 1 and me want mad much more. 9 one time. From 2 years to 60 something. 60, I think it's 66.
I saw a video of it where they were traveling in a Ford Explorer. And it seems as if the liquor are banking and going in some swamp.
Because something, Jeffrey. But to lose 9 members of one family one time, me that mad.
Oh no, how he's gonna get them to come back home to Jamaica now?
I don't know. And his son just come up here for holiday. He go to down to technical high school. 14 years old.
Bright future is gone.
Exactly.
My condolence to the member of the JCF who lost 9 members of his family in a terrible traffic accident here in the United States.
Down in Florida.
Lord have mercy.
All
right, East Kingston. I'm next call coming in, my dear. Thank you.
All right, man, later.
Cool. Good afternoon, caller. You're live on air.
I was just listening to the lady who just spoke about the policeman that lost his families, who lost his families. The accident took place in Florida, up in the Belgrades area. The person who was driving, I think they said it's like a sharp curve, and it's something that needed to be fixed or looked at long ago because it's a 50 mile per hour zone and then suddenly gets to 20, and right after there is a sharp turn, and people are not able to maneuver the turn or the curve as quickly as possible, and so they veered off into a canal. There have been news about it being just an aluminum barrier instead of being like a wall, so that vehicles don't go over there. Being that it has been a problem area for some time, so they're looking into that. I think there's a GoFundMe page that's going on to try to get back some of the bodies back to Jamaica. They all were here like for family reunion. Some are from Jamaica, some are from out the state, out of Florida and stuff. So they're trying to do a GoFundMe in order to try to get some of the bodies back to Jamaica. But what I would suggest is that being that it is 9 members of the family, that one of these airline companies kind of just do a humanitarian effort and try to help these families by transporting the bodies back to Jamaica for them.
This is where we need Air Jamaica. What the government of Jamaica should do. Mr. Holness, what you need to do, you Nigel Clark, is pay for the bodies of this 9 people, 9 Jamaican citizens. Pay for them to come back home. Because I want to sell Air Jamaica. I want to bankrupt Air Jamaica and sell it.
If all of them are all Jamaican citizens or whatever, but some of the members of families were from out of town, but it was like for a family reunion, so they're all families that were visiting here. So, my suggestion would just be that to contact one of the airline companies just to assist the families to get the bodies back to Jamaica.
I'm pretty much sure Jamaica Consul General, who is up here, Mr. Oliver Mayer, who is a well-known person who loves to help people. And I must say, I lift my hat to that man. I'm pretty much sure he's trying to do something to assist.
Okay, probably, because they do have a GoFundMe page up.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Have a good one.
Thank you very much, caller. But caller, before you go, you hear what's going on in St. Elizabeth?
I haven't. I've been at work, so I haven't been updated on the news in Jamaica. So
okay,
I'll check later.
All right, thank you very much, caller. Wow, we get an update. We get an update of what happened to those people, but I hope and pray that the police officer find comfort. I hope and pray that it's hard. It's very hard. I can't fathom what he has been, what he's going through right now. And now do I dare to say I know what he's going through, because I'll be lying. There are some people, I know where I got through. Lie. 9 members of one family gone one time, sir. Lord Jesus, have mercy, dear God. Cover me, Lord. 9 members. Songwriter, how you doing? Gone. Father, I stretch my hand to thee, O God. No other help I have but you. If thou shouldst draw thyself from me, O Lord, where would I go? Where would this country go, God? Where would this country go? Where would this country go? The numbers to call into the program is 954-529-8030. Head boy says he's running a bit late. He's going to come on. Don't go anywhere. Head boy have a juicy topic to speak about. I want to soon find out who in the juicy topic too. I don't know what's going on with Luke George Cook, I've been trying to get a hold of Luke, but I know Luke is a bit busy with his humanitarian thing that he's doing. Luke, if you're hearing us, give us a call now, Luke. I can see if I can call him. I don't know if he'll answer the phone, but I know people love to hear Luke's voice, So I don't know if he's going to answer the phone. Luke? I don't know if he's busy because he's a very busy person, you know. He's here, there, and everywhere trying to help people. Not getting him at all. Let me try something else here. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Make We Talk program. You're live.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. How are you doing?
I'm well. I hear you. Anyway, let me first say condolences to the family of these people. I heard you asking the Prime Minister and the Minister of Finance to bring home the body of these deceased. And I would say this, in the corona, they would bring home the live one who want to come home. The live ones who was in Ukraine, they didn't want to bring them home. So how are they gonna bring home the dead?
I'm not laughing at you, though. But you are so correct. You are so correct. I forgot about the ones in Ukraine because you're so correct, sir. Go ahead.
Yep. There's no way you're gonna get them to do that. They are not that type of people they are not that sensitive. They don't have feelings. They are all about for themselves.
Repeat what I said a while ago.
They don't. They are not
not that one. The one where it's there. Oh, they don't bring on the dead. Repeat what I said. Repeat it again, please.
Yeah, they wouldn't bring home the live one during the pandemic who was out here supposed to come home. They wouldn't bring home the live one who was in Ukraine. So how they are going to bring home the dead? They are not going to do it. That's not within their nature. Seriously not. They have no heart. And watch this space. Believe me, watch this space. And I raise my case.
Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Keep up the work.
Okay, bye-bye. Luke was just calling. Let's see if I can get back to Luke. But Luke was just calling us. Mr. Cook, you're live on air, sir. The people still want to hear your voice, sir.
Say that again.
You're live on air. The people on my platform still long to hear your voice, sir. I know you're very busy, but just say something, you know, what is going on in the land of wood and water. The people of St. Elizabeth have no light and water, same way. JPS collecting money out of people, Lime collecting money out of people, and then I get no service, sir.
Jeffrey, the country don't have a prime minister. Because if there was a prime minister who cared about the people of Jamaica and really wanted to, and really said that he might in a second term or a third term, then the prime minister should come before the country and answer to the parliament as to the reason why St. Elizabeth is totally in shambles. And if this is the test run, if we're to get one or the other system, then I think every Jamaican should be concerned that we are going to be leveled. We're going to be leveled without no accounting of absolute joke, you know, that I'm supposed to be going to St. Elizabeth tomorrow to go to help kids with because Lorraine Smith and the people from the southeast region are down here and they are going to be doing a book drive tomorrow. And the thing is, yeah, they're doing a book drive. They're obviously trying to alleviate some amount of the suffering that the people are seeing. And the question now becomes, how much of those children can we realistically help? 1 second.
Yes, we're speaking to Luke George Cook, human rights activist in his own right, who is trying to assist the people. Sometimes when I call Luke, there's some corner of Jamaica that try to help somebody, you know. And I'm trying to figure out how does he do it. But he's correct. If Jamaica has a prime minister and the prime minister hear the cry of the people, he'll have go to the parliament and address the parliament have an address to the nation. Well, let's have this Prime Minister address the Jamaican people. Huh? Well, now say here, all the media houses, so that, you know, we're going to listen to the Prime Minister addressing the nation. You don't hear nothing like that.
No, look.
Go ahead,
Look,
Mr. Luke.
you know, I'm so amazed when Nestor Morgan was there. When Nestor Morgan was there, he would have been happy. Just ask him what department it was. When Nestor Morgan was there, it would be on air. But the only time them address anything is when it has to do with something propaganda. And there is nothing you're hearing other than you're seeing the residents now blocking the streets, and the residents are crying out. And Jeffrey, you know, international community is equally to be blamed, because I don't know, is it that it's okay that they can organize themselves and come down here for a conference to be lied to? And they know that they're being lied to, but yet still they do it effortlessly. If you really want to help the people of St. Elizabeth, why don't you organize what you're organizing and come and hand it to the people themselves? If this is what, because seemingly the whole recovery process is just stunted. You can't know if you have go so when you say the people them are try for prayer, the JPS people for do a thing. But if the lines are down and in 2024, 62 years later after the independence, that you don't think of running lines underground, so it gives you a quicker access to fix lines.
Mr. Cook, not only that, you know, sir. We're 62 years old. And you're saying to me that the government of this country, both the PNP and the JLP, when they were in power, or PNP was in power, they never think enough to say, okay, let us borrow some money from the Chinese and build a solar power plant for the people of this country, sir?
No, but why would they do that?
Okay.
Why would they do that? And how would they answer to the great monopoly of the Jamaica Public Service? How would they do that? It's never about the people, and the people need to recognize that this is a classic case in point. All I want to say, as the late Michael Jackson would have said it, applicably, they don't care about us. And that's just it. If we have a major disaster, Beryl has demonstrated for all of us in a very clear way, Jamaica not ready for nothing. People just come and them lie, because if this was a country of accountability, somebody would have to account for the reason why the people of St. Elizabeth and to some extent Manchester and in Clarendon are still struggling to get their lives back together. We have not taught our people resilience to be more resilient. So the people are suffering as a result of the fact that they trust the government and successful government to answer to the problem. This is when the people themselves have to organize themselves in a more strategic way. And when this is all over, we should be debating, in fact, why do we have a monopoly? Every house that is built in Jamaica should have some panels, should have a few panels on it. You have it.
You know something, Luke? You know something, Luke? You touched something a while ago about the diaspora and how they come to Jamaica. Let me say something to you. And I really don't care who don't want to talk back to me. Making nobody love me. Some of these people who are in the diaspora, see, they love to rub shoulders with the council generals and the ambassadors and the people of the Vumva and the Vumva V. And all they want to do, you see, when a disaster hit Jamaica, oh Lord, I am so and so, and I'm going to donate this, and it has to go through the government. They can't pack a barrel or pack a container and fly come Jamaica and distribute it themselves, you know. When they come down there, they have to come down, they have to drive around with the Minister of Injustice, with the Minister of National Insecurity, because they have to drive one of those people who say, okay, I was up and down with the minister. It's not about the people. It's about who they can rub shoulders with.
Jeffrey, remember that we are fast on the eve of October when we'll be giving out the national awards. It's amazing that these people in the Caribbean who leave their home love the people of Jamaica so much, but they never talk to the people. They know the people, and they so mistrust us because it's almost like as the old saying go, you can't get hungry belly man food for cat, but you can't get a full belly man, the man yam it out. Because things are coming into Jamaica for these disaster areas. And it look like you're not seeing all then. Where is the coordinated report to say, all right, John get, Mary gets, so we know so them off the list. And then the next thing is that when it goes from you giving the social aspect of it, then you look at the physical aspect of it. And so that is carried out by the Jamaica defense force, because we have an army. We don't have a war, but we have an army who should be charged with the reconstruction of these disaster prone area. But what is the bigger lesson to be learned from this? We're rushing towards constitution reform, but we have not taught our people that global warming is real. And for us here in the Caribbean Sea, we are more vulnerable because we don't have the resources that we can generate. And so, you can talk about a prime minister, but you can't talk about an accountability officer who must now stand up before the people of Jamaica and say we have big celebration at stadium. All that me that cancel, because the money we only use a stadium, where all little people them left up a stadium and they are half a tree. And the police them out there and see the little people them out there gyrate. Me that cancel stadium. The country's in a crisis. Our neighbors are feeling the prong of a disaster that them never prepare for. But Prime Minister, if you can't do it in a one parish, how are you going to do it in 14? How are you going to do it? And so you need to go back to the table. There are good NGOs on the ground. Very good NGOs on the ground. Social Development Commission has the responsibility of knowing all of the foot soldiers on the ground. How have we mobilized our people to start giving relief aid to our citizens? And yet still, we're deploying people to go to Haiti to go do what? How does it make sense, Jeffrey? That the people of Jamaica is really a priority item, because for this administration, it's about fixing the economy. And so when you hear the talking points, the world after COVID will come out of COVID, and you still can't tell the people we're getting 400,000 in the diaspora where the money they're going on. Because we're supposed to have the diaspora money that we could have used in the relief effort. Jeffrey, let me tell you something, brethren. Right now, I just want to be left alone. Because you see me hate to feel like, say, me I talk to people, but nobody now listen. Right? Me not have nothing. Me, as a citizen, would have never get the government of Jamaica $1 for nobody in this country. If it's not going directly from me to the people then where we can identify and suffer. And that is why I did suggest long time. Yeah. I suggested long time that the diaspora should form what is called the Jamaica Diaspora Redevelopment Program. And what it means is that you operate out of Cornwall, Middlesex, and Surrey. And when you are doing that, you have an office in the 3 counties of Jamaica that you can respond immediately. You don't listen to Neville. Listen to Jamaica National Man. All of them people they cushion already. Me not believe in none of them. None of them me not believe in them. Because poverty don't have to abound in Jamaica. You talk about how now we can rub shoulders because Standard and Poor has given us rating. So what to the hungry belly people, them, brother? If I mean, I do so well, why is so much of your people still hungry? Why back to school is becoming so exorbitant? To them, look on a mother, a woman will have two twin boys. I pass it, the two of them pass to St. George's College. I'm a hard paying me because this two school fee them are 50,000, 52,000 each. That not taking khaki, that not taking uniform. No, where did the janitor get that money now to send back our two people them to school so that them can break the cycle of poverty? Of $52,000 for parent support, and I have the proof because when I said to her, I don't believe you, and she bring it come show me. I said, John, no, then if education I get so dear at Jamaica, no more poor people we are produced. And no poverty we are spread. And who want to know that your children them sit them examination did so well. Got the placement, but look, you, as a janitor, how much money you make? $15,000 a week. Right? $15,000 a week. And she's reaching out to me to ask me because she wants to take out a loan, but what the lady is charging her on the loan to send back her check, it's absolutely ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous because she's looking now to try to borrow 200,000. Don't make nobody fool you, my brother. Don't make nobody fool you. We might be doing well in one aspect, but we're not seeing no trickling down to the ordinary Jamaican. And the people in St. Elizabeth should not have to suffer the way they are suffering because this is the first world, first class government that they're dealing with. And they are, their slogan is that they are dealing with prosperity. But what we're seeing is austerity. It is an indifference. It's an indifference that you have a country and people who we send to Washington to represent us for forming a charity and collecting money. And where does these money go? Them trust them people that them are trust a ordinary youth like me because look now, me never been at the organization and now me have to pick up 121 box of books to go down there. Tomorrow go work with the people who came down here from the south for this event.
You mean the people who came down from Atlanta with the CG?
I mean, I know how name CG. When you
the
say
Council
CG,
General Master, the Council General, the Atlanta.
Then the Council General down here.
I pretty you don't know a lot of them down there. Because they want to rupture get. Some of them don't they want to get.
Why? That's why I'm have to depend on you know because they have to wear my good.
They want them go down to forget order. Then go down to forget order of old donkey.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, Luke, thank you for coming on to the program, my friend.
Always, man, always have to keep it real, always have to speak my truth, even when we know say it about some people.
Them.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's Luke, Luke George Cook, human rights activist in his own right, coming on to the program. Head boy, welcome to the program, my friend.
My friend, forgive my tardiness.
That's all right, man.
Today was a day, I tell you.
I am looking for a video here. Head boy, do what you're doing and you can come on. I'm looking for a video here to play for the people. I want the people them to see something here. And this is what this gentleman said, not me. You know, he's the one who said it, not me. Let me see if I can find it and download it and send it to the email here to make people get it to hear. Hold on there. Somebody they call me now. Hold on. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Make We Talk program. You're live. Hold on there. Somebody they call me now.
Good afternoon, Mr. T.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Turn off your TV in the background, my friend.
I'm trying a different phone. I tried that.
Okay.
Yes. If the caller will just come off, you know, if the situation is true and correct, I'm sure if we can pass on some information to you, more people willing to help these prospective student at St. John's College.
Let me tell you something. What he's saying to you is a fact, truth, sir.
Yeah. Well, make you know, make your callers know, make your listeners know. You know, every dollar matter. But listen, all them can help them people. Because even if you step up, I help.
I'll talk to you off air.
All right.
All right?
All right, cool.
Yeah, man. Thanks much. The number to call into the program is 954-529-8030.
Jeffrey.
Yes, go ahead.
Right. I wanted to let me just extend good evening to your listeners.
Yes.
Good 6 and 3. Good night, as the case may be if you're in the UK. And if you're in Asia, it's good morning. So, I want to preface what I want to discuss with you today because I don't intend to stay long.
No problem.
Today's been a very hectic day. So I don't intend to stay too long, but I want to preface what I want to share with you and your listeners.
Go ahead.
Right. So, over the years, we have had a system in Jamaica where charities have operated, right? And much without much fanfare, but there has not been real accountability of these charities. We must remember it was in 2007, 2008 that the omnibus legislation was brought. Yeah. Now the omnibus legislation was brought to because what used to happen with some of these so-called charities, even the so-called Christian-run charities, hello, they used to take advantage of the waiver system. Remember, you had a waiver, you could write to the minister grant you a waiver, you bring in what you need to bring in. Yeah. The IMF at the time, when Jamaica entered the arrangement under Bruce Golding, felt that we were too want of a word, we're quite what you call it now? Old people say we're lapsed in our management. I don't know what happened to me today. I'm looking for the word, but I can't find it. So we're quite lapsed in our management of the whole issue. And it led to the abuse of charities. I would not call some names, but there were prominent charities that were saying to you, we must go across Jamaica. Yeah. And when the truth of those charities were revealed, these people were bringing in alcohol. Hello? These were Christian charities, Huh? The wine and whiskey and rum were them bringing, Not even these people who had spirit life.
Hold on for my head, boy. People are saying that you're low.
Yeah?
Yes, this volume. I can't anything about it. Turn up the volume, head boy. Or speak a bit louder.
I know why. I know why. It's my computer volume. Yeah, it's my mic. Let me see something here. All right, ask them if they can hear me much better now.
Are you hearing him much better now, viewers and subscribers?
1 2. It's the mic. It was my mic a while ago. I turned it up. Should be better.
Yes, that's the head boy is loud and clear. Go ahead, no head boy.
Yeah, it was the mic, man. Right, so I'm saying, so the omnibus legislation changed charities, Bruce Golding went to the IMF. The IMF said, you need to cut out this. There needs to be a structured arrangement for charities, because what used to happen was everybody had a charity then. You hear us say everybody, including the Prime Minister. Yeah? Everybody had a charity. So the IMF come and said that had to change. Fast forward to 2018, right? And this is where now I will give you the chance to you can segue into the discussion.
Yes, man, go ahead.
Yeah. So I'm going to share my screen with you. Yeah. Because I want to bring up this article. Yeah. Because I want to show the Jamaican people that is not every kin teeth a laugh. Yeah. Because some people are skin teeth with you on a carpet.
Go ahead, man. I'm listening to you.
Yes, I bring up this screen.
If you're just joining us, we're speaking to Head Boy. We're speaking about the secret of charities in Jamaica. Here we go with the what he's gonna speak about now. Here we go. There it is. Let me take off the Make We Talk live thing here.
All right, so I'm going back up to the top.
Yes. Can you make it a little? I'll zoom it up for us. Is it possible?
This is almost at the bottom. This is a long investigation.
All right, no problem. Let's go ahead. Tell the people what it's all about.
Saying, this was done by Zara. Right, so this was 18 Degrees North investigation. This was published on the 28th of July 2024, which means it's very recent. Yeah. And it is Zara Burton and DeMario R. Patterson. And we know Zara is known for her investigative journalism skills. Yeah. And she asked the question, did Jamaica's finance minister, Dr. Nigel Clark, use a tax-exempt charity for political purposes? And can he? I want to repeat the headline. Did Jamaica's finance minister, Nigel Clark, use a tax-exempt charity for political purposes? And can he? Right? This is a very long article, so I won't spend too much on it, but I'll give you the substantive points of the article.
Go ahead.
So it says last month, Jamaica's finance minister, Dr. Nigel Clark, won praises for the country's removal from the international grey list of the global watchdog Financial Action Task Force. And what the Action Task Force does is that they rank countries, whether you're in the grey list or in the blacklist, meaning in terms of financing. For the past 4 years, he has been a ministerial point person in ensuring the country's counter-terrorism financing and anti-money laundering regime, including getting Parliament to pass legislation to monitor the nation's non-profit sector. Did you hear that? But an 18 Degrees North probe has found that Dr. Clark's own tax-exempt charity deserves scrutiny. His Growth and Opportunity Trust Limited set up to service Northwest St. Andrew constituency by providing, and this is the important point, Jeffrey and listeners, this was what the charity was set up for, by providing relief of poverty and to promote the advancement of good citizenship and community development. And end quote. It has raised more than 91 million.
Hold on there for me, Head Boy. Hold on there. So you're saying to me that the Minister of Finance set up this charity organization to help his constituency?
Yes.
But it is not helping the constituency?
Yes. And this is where we're going to show you now. So he has raised 91 million. So let me backtrack. The three purposes for the charity was: one, to relieve poverty, right? Two, to promote the advancement of good citizenship and community development. So those are the purposes, Right. It has raised since its inception 91 million Jamaican dollars. Yes, in US it would be $631,641 in donations from unexplained sources.
Unexplained sources?
Yes, meaning they don't declare who sent in. Yeah. So between its inception in 2018 and 2023, it also spent about 84 million. Yes, US $581,460 over that same period, with a little indication as to how that money was spent. Hello? Of note, the foundation's two most lucrative hauls occurred during election years. Yeah? And I want you to see this chart. Can you see the chart, Jeffrey?
Yes, man, I can see the chart. I don't think the viewers they can see because it's a bit small, but they can talk to us about it.
Okay, so they won't be able to see the chart. So so this is showing you 2018 to 2023. Right. You must remember Dr. Clark came to office in 2018 because there was a by-election. Yeah?
Yes.
So Just before Dr. Clark became the candidate for the constituency, 27 million was raised, 27.8 million was raised, right? However, we had an election in the same 2018. Yeah, the charity went down from 27 million to 15.5 million. Yeah, so it means 11 million went somewhere else. No, so no 12. Sorry,
Right.
12 point, yeah, 12 went somewhere else. Then in 2020 election year again, well, it goes back down to, it dropped down to having $8 million in it in 2019. Then it go back up to 10 million. But then election year 2020, out of the blue moon, it gets $35 million. It gets up to 35 million.
So
Yeah?
where did it say where you get it from?
Me said there, you remember the explanation above this one? Let me put it back up there.
I remember what it said.
Me know, and that's why I'm going to give it. Unexplained sources. So 2020, 35 come in, and when the election call, them spend 30.5. Yeah? Then they disappear. So 2021, never really did it. They had 2,000, they had 1.6 million, right? Then in 2021 still, they were at 5.8. And 2023, they had 3 million there. Then they go back up to 9 million. Then 2023, they have gone up to 15 million, and they're now back down to 12 million. So if you watch this foundation good, right, I'm certain that we're due a massive influx of funds because we're approaching an election year. You catch my reasoning, Jeffrey?
Yes.
So this is a pass-through, and me can tell people now, me I go chat. This is something that I could lock my eye and tell you when people is laundering money. Yeah? And let me say unequivocally, this is money laundering. I did not say Dr. Clark is doing money laundering. I am saying the operations of the charity is that of money laundering. So let me make it be clear. Yeah? Because nobody going to come send a letter for me. But the truth be told is something is not adding up, Jeffrey. Right? And let's
think.
This is the final one, final point on this, and then I'm going to stop the sharing of this article. Because I don't, in 2018, the year Dr. Clark was first elected to Parliament, the Special Election Foundation, okay, I explained those. So this is just the notes under them. Yeah? But in essence, this is the part I want you to know. Identify of donors not known. Despite this heightened level of fundraising and spending around the election periods, there's no evidence that funds from Growth Opportunity Trust were in fact used for political purposes. Engaging in politics is not on the first schedule outlined in the list of charitable purposes allowed under the Charities Act, which instead includes initiatives like the relief of poverty, advancement of education, religion, good citizenship, and so forth. But still, anti-corruption activist Trevor Manu has been advocating for more transparency around political campaign donations for decades, told the 18 Degrees that if funds from politician-linked foundations are being used for campaigning, the source of these donations should be known. He said the public can then determine if there's subversion of the people's will by virtue of persons paying the piper, calling the tune. But the financials of Growth Opportunity Trust don't give any information on who the donors are. And lay
But
out,
it's not illegal.
and lay out only the broad categories of administration operations and special operation in terms of spending in the areas of financial. There is reference to notes, but there were no notes attached to the financials filed at the company offices beginning on January 2023. This is the final one, because I want to hear how this Minister of Finance rank and feisty, and Peter Bunting was right to call him black royalty. Yes. When asked about the donors and how the money was spent. This was Dr. Clark who responded via WhatsApp. You know, you only have aggregate donations over the 6-year period, 2018 to 2023, because this information has been made available to the company's office as required. He added, with respect to providing you with further information, the organization is under no obligation to go further than the applicable laws require. So you don't tell me say that damn face damn forward man this. Yeah?
But he must remember that he's a public servant of the citizens of this country, you know.
No, he's not a public servant. Is we are serving him, you know.
He looks so.
You know, you must understand this is the Black Prince. Yeah, this is Black royalty. Yeah,
the Black Prince of Bel-Air.
He went to Oxford. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So, but I want to see people. So, if this is the education, make them learn for thief. That's the education teach them to learn to thief. Because Jeffrey, in all plain sense, and I'm not equating any ill will or malice towards the minister or impugning any bad motives, but I'm saying in the sense of transparency and accountability. How could you be the Minister of Finance who is presiding over a charity that is virtually laundering money? That is what it is doing. If you cannot remember, Jeffrey, if you are move more $1 million or more in a Jamaica in the banking system, you know, it's a great problem for you.
I know.
A matter of fact, the limit is 15,000 US, right? After 15,000 US, the amount of documentary evidence and paperwork have shown. So how on God earth have they been able to move over $91 million through this charity, and the banks who facilitate this now are to be called out?
And because they do nothing about it, no. But if it was a man who lived below Crossroad, the whole of Mocha come down on him.
Yeah, but the Vumvavi and the Vumvavan, yeah, them can enjoy. That is why we see the Vumvavi and the Vumvavor having a catawampus time in Heavendale. Yeah.
Speak to us, boy. Speak to us. We're here listening.
No, you know, I came really to speak to you on this Nigel matter. But I want to ask you, are there any correlations with the Ian Fleming Airport and Evandale?
That's a very good question, head boy. When I got the news and I run the breaking news that 5 men were arrested in a multi-million-dollar cocaine bust in Havendale, I said to myself, but hold on there. How no name no give? What is going on?
And to this, and let me tell you why. You want to know why?
Go ahead, man.
The person involved, out of the 5 accused, we must ask, do they have any relationship with anyone in government?
Good question.
Is somebody sitting in the parliament related to this individual?
Very good question.
I could go further because I'm saying something without saying anything. Is anybody in the 49 related to this individual?
Is any of the illicit 8 related to these people?
Well, if you are actually right, because the individual is a member of the illicit 8. Jeffrey, you remember they were looking for somebody and they couldn't find him? I don't say nothing more. Hush me mouth.
Yes, keep your mouth shut because we don't want nobody bringing a lawsuit over here because we don't have no money like them.
I didn't say anything. I said they were looking for somebody and couldn't find them. How much people them are looking for Jamaica and can't find them?
Very good question.
So those who have ears to hear, let them hear.
Did you saw the thing where the former BAM?
I know him.
In fact, I know him. Premier.
You're talking Premier Fahy?
Yeah, Fahy was sentenced to 11 years in federal prison.
I've met Fahy over 2 times. A very humble man, very respectable man, And I don't believe, Jeffrey, let me tell you something. It's God Almighty. If I send him angel, yeah?
Yes.
Or send Mary Magdalene, our Blessed Virgin, yeah? Mother Mary, our Blessed Virgin.
Yes.
And come tell me, Sefai was involved in that business that they say he was involved in. And
Why is it?
Let me tell you why I say so, Jeffrey. Fai is not a poor man. One. We're not talking about greed now. We know greed is different from poverty. Yeah?
Right.
I am saying to you that nobody in the Caribbean has listened to Fai's speech. Remember, I'm a student of politics. Fai gave a speech the other day before he was arrested that he wants the BVI to move away from the UK.
Oh.
That he wants to say goodbye to the Queen before she died. No, goodbye to the King. But nobody has remembered that. Nobody has remembered that the UK set up a commission to say as to why the BVI must stay with them. Now let me explain something that the people don't understand about the BVI. The BVI is to the UK what Cayman is to it.
Right.
Yeah? It is one of the safest offshore banking sectors in the world. Hello?
Just like the Cayman Islands. But
Just like the Cayman Islands. So why the UK don't want Fahy and the BVI to leave them? Because if the BVI leaves them, the BVI would have all of that money sitting in its treasury. Hello?
And London wouldn't get any.
Because London people hide money from London. Hello?
Yep. But let's go back to what is going on with the 18 degrees north.
Quickly, Jeffrey, let me finish up this one and the premiere, and then we'll go back 18 degrees north. Because I want people to understand you have to read between the lines. Right? Why would a sitting premier need the head of customs or shipping to approve nothing for him? My premier not just calls me and say take that out, just put that out, just and go on.
There you go. They never can't approve anything for him.
It is because one, they tried to host him out of his party as well, you know. I am very close to, I tell you, I've met the man 2 times, Jeffrey. The man is one of the most humblest human beings. Yeah? Fai is a party animal, you know. Yeah? You go down in BVI, him down there partying on the streets. Right. So the other question you're asking, Jeffrey. Right. You were asking the other question about going back to
yes. Let's go back to what is going on with what we saw in 18 degrees north about the Minister of Finance. Is it that do you have a copy of the Charity Act of Jamaica?
If I have access to it?
Yes.
I should. Let me see if I can carry it out.
Because we want to know when you're given a donation, isn't it supposed to say who is the donation?
It's declared under the Friendly Society. So there's a balance sheet that they have, right? That is supposed to be donated to, that is supposed to be handed over to the Friendly Society. You get me?
Yes. Because I don't understand something. Go ahead.
No, man, go ahead.
I don't understand something here. How is it that the Minister of Finance, a very high position in a country, that you hold that position, and you have a charity organization going on, and nobody knows how much money is being donated to a charity? Something that smell good here. Something don't smell good. And if those who want to know, just Google 18 degrees north and subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to Zara Burton thing. and you will know what is going on. That's 18 degrees north, and subscribe to Zara Burton channel. Just Google it and subscribe to it is a news channel like. It's not so
Yes,
head
yes.
boy?
It's her news channel that she does. So she, you pay a subscription fee.
Yes.
And for the level of investigative work that she does, I tell people, I think you pay $10 US per month, and uh you get full scoop in terms of the articles and the filing to do to get the information. But you are right, Jeffrey, right?
Yes.
You're right in what you said, because I'm on Duncox, Duncox, that's a law
Right.
firm
Mm-hmm.
website, right? And remember that the Charities Act was revised for 2023.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? And there's one aspect of it that says registered charities, well, charities will be required to periodically file corporate information and financial statements with the DCFS in order to maintain approved charitable status.
So hold on, hold on there. Read it again.
Let me go again. A matter of fact, let me share it so your listeners see. So don't know, say nobody no feel me a head boy I make up.
Right.
Let me share. Because you know we stare. Let's share.
If you're just joining us, we're speaking to Head Boy. The secret of charities in Jamaica. Some of them use it as money laundering, to launder money.
All right,
Here
so
it
you
is.
see now, Jeffrey?
Yes, hold on, let me put it up on the screen here. There it is.
Right. So it says when an application for registration is made by the directors or governing members of the charitable entity must satisfy the DCF that they are fit and proper persons. That's one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If approval is granted, no requirement to make separate application for tax waivers or whatever. But I want to move to the most important point I was reading. Charities will be required. See, here it is now. Charities will be required, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
to file corporate information and financial statements with DCFS, which is the Department and Corporation of Friendly Societies, in order
Right.
to maintain approved charitable status. So what it means, let me put it in a plain old language. If you not file, you can lose your status. Yes?
But hold on there. If they lose their status, is there a fine for them?
Under the no more than I think you can't go no further. The charity you just wound up the organization. The DCFS will take it under what they call receivership, right?
Yeah.
And then they won't it down. They won't approve it to continue. So it won't be in good standing. Yeah? Because
But the same person can go back and open another charity somewhere else.
yeah.
And that should not be.
But hold on now. It's not done yet. This not done yet now because this is as my friend Lambert Brown would say, what a tangle web you weave when at first you practice to deceive. Because the minister is also the minister with responsibility for this.
Mama. So he can do anything if he likes to do with the act then.
Jeffrey, sorry to laugh in this man.
No man, go ahead, man. You're right to laugh.
I am absolutely appalled. Remember now, the Department of Friendly Societies, it would fall under the cooperative societies, which would fall under most people think it would be in industry. Yes.
Yes.
But remember that for this aspect, the minister had to take over this particular department because that is why he brought the pieces of legislation about the money laundering
to the parliament the other day.
Yes, but what I know, you bring money land and look at the international community removed the grey list that they had put on Jamaica because they said we have made substantial amount of changes. But I want the US to know, yes, we have made substantial changes in banking, but in charities we have not.
So that means the US need to start investigate the charities organization in the country.
Everything. Remember, Nigel is not the only politician with a charity. Even though he resolved himself from this in 2020. Him say he's no longer chairman. But in him resigned in 2020, February. But in April, he was making a $2 million donation to the government.
From who?
From the said charity where he resigned from.
So who give him the money that he could make that donation to the government?
If I hear say,
give me 2 minutes. Continue talking. Give me 2 minutes. Go ahead and talk.
So it is quite funny. It is quite funny, Jeffrey, that these people will come here and pretend as if as my grandmother would say, they're more saint and godly than anybody else. Yeah. But I know for a fact time is longer than rope. Yes, and it is obvious that when you look, let's even go further into this charity matter, right? So you mean to tell me the people of Marvally, who by the way right now during COVID they suffered, the people of UN then and Akiwak and all of them places who suffered during the COVID, you meant to tell me that Mr. Minister of Finance had a mechanism wherein which he could have helped the people, but instead of helping the people, he was busy playing around, play footsie with the money because he never wanted to hand over anything to the people. So this is something that is quite for me it is quite extraordinary that the Minister of Finance would have done something like this. So I say to you, my friend, let us keep our eyes on this. Let us keep our eyes on this, because if they think that this is going to be a 9-day wonder, it is not going to be a 9-day wonder. We are not going to allow it to rest, and we are not going to allow them to get away with this, because you can't be a Minister of Finance. You cannot be somebody who is supposed to be hitting against financial, making sure that people have financial transparency and accountability. But then you are run an organization with no accountability, no transparency, nobody to tell how these funds are spent and expended. Yeah? In essence, is a mafia business on our run. Is mafia business on up to. So there's no accountability for these things whatsoever. None accountability. And you know what hurt me? Where is mainstream media? Where's RJR? Where is Mouthpiece International? Right? Where is all of these radio stations that's supposed to come out and highlight that this is wrong? And I want to ask, is this the same thing being done in the Prime Minister's charity? Because remember the Prime Minister of a charity, right? I remember the same partner who was involved in the charity. They were involved in a report which the Integrity Commission later withdrew, saying that it was outdated. Yeah, where they had when name again, St. Andrew East Central. Yeah, at St. Andrew East Central. Are you Central? No, West Central. Sorry, West Central. Sorry, East Central is Dr. Phillips. Sorry, Dr. Phillips. He's a good uncle. Nobody can call him in an hanky panky. Right. So he had St. Andrew West Central in Trust it was called. Yeah. And they were moving a lot of money through that trust. That never ever one day they use the money to spend on a Dupan Primary or down St. Pius Church or along Seaward Drive or down by Penwood High. Yeah. So we need to this thing named charity, and no wonder why everybody want to run going a charity. Yeah.
There's wickedness going on in the country though.
Yeah, man. But he's not the only one. There are many others with foundations. Yeah. Many others with foundations.
And they have one in New York where some people of the Vumvava in New York will send money through that to the government of Jamaica. I tell you, there's something scamming going on to the highest point in this country, see? Anyway, head boy, your final words before we go. We gotta wrap up.
Right, no problem, my friend. And all I have to say, right? Lock them up. Lock them up. Let me say it again. Lock them up. You cannot be a minister and be caught in this manner. Cannot be. And there's no justification you can give. Anyway, Jeffrey, all the best. All the best to you and your listeners. Listeners, go over, look at the article. Your tribe going drop out. Your belly going turn. When you hear 91 million, you know, we not talk about. You realize when the money are thief, Jeffrey, them not thief, nothing under. Them not deal with nothing under million and billion.
It has to be millions, man. What's wrong with you? It has to be millions.
As young people them nowadays say brick pan brick, you know. But the man don't want brick pan brick, they want the building pan top of the building.
Yep.
Anyway, my friend, the word is love. All the best.
Same to you, my friend. Thank you very much, head boy, coming on to give us some insight of the secret charities in Jamaica. We spoke about what's going on in St. Elizabeth. We spoke about so many things. I'm gonna leave you with something here. Not my words, his words according to our good friend Wayne Lonesome. Here we go.
But I hate poverty.
Hold on there. Wait, stop now. Hold on.
You understand what
Hold on there. Let me try to get it up here. Hold on a minute for me. Hold on for me, please, people. Here we go.
I love the poor, but I hate poverty. You understand what I mean? So after I have done my soul searching about what I need to do for my country, what was the mission? The mission was to move Jamaicans from poor thinking, poor way of life, move Jamaicans from poverty to prosperity.
You can't fool the people but all the time though. Till you hear our voice again. I am Jeffrey Tavares saying thank you all for coming onto the program. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Make We Talk Jeffrey Tavares YouTube program. May God bless you. May God continue to bless our island home, Jamaica land we love. Have a great afternoon, everyone.
When the game gets rough and this life just seems so tough, make we talk, my people, make we talk. When this town becomes an ugly place, don't let it erase the smile from your face. Make we talk, people, make we talk. Conversation is the key, a guiding light for you and me. Spark a talk and you will see. Conflict solver A to Z. World leaders master the art of self-defense just by talk. So people, make we talk. Hey, we're living in a world that on ourselves we must depend. Make we talk.